everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. I am finally getting to this. I know it's late in the year, but you know what? If you don't want to make them this year, put it on the back burner for next year. But I got to get these things done. I've really been trying, but life happens. But anyway, for this, you're going to need 2 of these bowls from Dollar Tree. I'm sure you guys have all seen them. They're $1.25. They're in where they have all like the plastic champagne glasses and other kinds of bowls and things like that. And we are going to glue these 2 together eventually here. I'm also going to use one of these shower curtain rings. Now these I already painted. I painted these, I mean you could spray paint these, but I painted these with this Deco Art metallic paint. It's called Splendid Gold. I believe I got this at Michael's. I got it a long time ago. But I put 2 coats on there and I turned them into little gold rings, and we're going to use that on the top of these. So you're going to need one of those. Really easy to do. I just took a regular paintbrush and I'm lying. I took a sponge brush and actually went over this and kind of tapped the paint on, which was a lot easier. So anyway, you're going to need one of those, and then you're going to need one of these round mini bowls. This isn't exactly what I had in mind to use on the top of these, but of course I, could not find exactly the shape I was looking for, but I think this is going to work just fine for our little ornament here. These are so easy to make, guys, and you could make a bunch of these at one time. Now this part, I usually glue these together, let them sit overnight, and then I come back and work on them. I have one over here that's dry, but I wanted to show you guys how I did this. Now I want to put fairy lights in here. I'm going to be using, these are 20 lights on here that I got from Amazon a while ago. You can get all kinds on there, but you guys know I was going to make sure that these are going to work before I even mess with them. Yes, it does. All right, so we're going to use a pack of those lights and this glue. I love this glue. This is my new favorite glue. This is the Super Glue Fix All adhesive. This stuff works great. It has less odor than the E6000, and I swear I just absolutely love this stuff. So, but first what we need to do is to make a hole in here, because we're going to put our fairy lights through here. So what I do is I take my glue gun, or if you have something else that heats up, a heating tool like I know some people do, you can use that, but it really doesn't take much. Now this is a precision point. I got this, I think I got this at Michael's too. It's the Art Lines. But anyway, you just hold it on there, and this will eventually just melt right through your plastic. You don't have to really push on it or anything. You just gotta cut, and look, it's already, I cracked this one a little bit because I'm being impatient. But that's okay, you're not gonna see it. And then I just kind of like push it from side to side and just hold it a little bit, just to make the hole a little bit bigger, to, you know, push your little fairy lights through. Yeah, just really just gently. Don't be impatient like I just was, because you really don't need to. You just kind of hold this and just go around, and it will make the hole big enough that you can shoot those little fairy lights through there. And I usually take my awl and just kind of just round that off a little bit, because sometimes it gets stuck, the piece that you pop through there, like this one did, of course. There we go. It's gone now. But then you just have this little bitty, I don't even know if you can see it, it's right here, little bitty hole that we're going to shoot our fairy lights through. All right, so now that that's done, probably the hardest part of the whole project, we're going to take some of our glue. And you don't need a lot of this stuff, not at all. And I just kind of like, I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue on this just so I can keep working here, but you don't need to. If you have time to let these sit overnight, because the last ones I did, I just did them like right before bed, and I just let them sit and come back in the morning and they're all ready to work with. Or you could do it in the morning, and if you want to finish them off in the evening, same thing. I'm trying to leave a spot here so I can add some hot glue. Alright, so I'm going to put some hot glue on here, which you absolutely do not have to do. I'm just doing it here like I said to, whoops, don't want it to go on the inside either. Just so I can keep going here with this video. Alright, let's put another dab right there. It also acts like a a little vice grip, I guess. Then you want to line up your bowls so, you know, all your little creases and things here match. And then just push down on it a little bit. Now I like to take a paper towel just in case any of this stuff is starting to ooze out, and then just kind of gently go around it. You don't want to do it all at one time, and just fold your paper towel over, because you don't want it to ooze down the side of your ornament here. And yeah, you don't want it to look yucky. All right, so we got that done. So now I'm going to keep my little hole here in the back, and we are going to take this other little piece here to add on top here for our ornament. Same thing, I'm just going to add some of this super glue on here. Now if I get some of this on here, it's not going to matter because we're going to cover this whole thing up. You could paint this if you wanted to, but I'm going to be covering this up with some of that pine and stuff, so you're not even going to see it. So there we go. That's why you want to put your hole close to the edge, because you're going to have this on here. Now this is the point you get to where you can just set these aside, let them dry overnight. You could do a whole bunch of them if you wanted to. They have all different colors. I have some that I already finished back here. I'm going to show you when we're all done, that I did with red ones and green ones. And I'll tell you, I love these. I want to make like a million more. All right, so at this point, we're just going to go set that aside. Easy for me to say in this room right now, because it's full of presents and everything else, but there we go. And here's the one that I already glued together, and this stuff holds like crazy. All right, so your next step you're going to want to do is to get your lights in there. I made the mistake of putting the pine and stuff on before my lights, and that made my life absolutely miserable. So let me grab a set of these lights here. Where did it go? Oh, right here. We're not going to put this on yet. That we're just going to hot glue on. So then the hardest part I think of this is getting these lights untangled. I should have done this ahead of time. Thought I had another one over here, but I think I used it. Where is the end of this? All right, let me untangle these lights and I'll be right back. All right, I got these all untangled. Now this is quite long when you work with the 20 light ones. Dollar Tree has the ones that have the 10 lights. So now you're just going to stick these down through your hole, and you're just going to keep shoving these in and shoving these in and shoving these in here until you've got them all down in there nicely. And it goes in really easy. Like I said, I love this project. I wish I would have made a bunch of these weeks ago, but that just wasn't in the cards for me right now. Oops, there we go. All right. So I want to get this video up. I want to get up my video that I keep telling you guys I'm going to update you guys on what's been going on with my CIDP condition. And yeah, so hopefully everything goes right this weekend and I get everything done that I want to do. All right, we're almost done. Get in there. Hopefully it's large enough I can stick a piece of this plastic in here. There we go, just to hold that in place for me. All right, lights are working. So far so good. So now we're going to start on the back here. I am going to use some of this garland from Dollar Tree. You get 15 feet of it. And I have one already unwrapped here. And I was going to say untangled, but I don't think this stuff is ever untangled. So grab this, and then I'm just going to cut off a small piece of this, and I'll show you why here in a second. I don't know, it's probably about 2 inches, and we're going to kind of bend that over, and then I want to take my little topper here, and we're going to hot glue that on here real quick. There we go, easy peasy. Now, honestly, you could probably hang these up when we're done with them because they're very light. They're not going to be heavy at all. And I like to put a little extra glue on each side to make sure this is going to stay nice. There we go. So we need to let that cool just a little bit. And then we're going to go in here and cover that little piece up there with this garland. Hopefully I have it bent good enough. So we're going to put some hot glue on there. We're going to go right in here and then glue this piece down here, and it'll all make sense in a couple minutes. But I just think it's pretty with the pine sticking up through that. So it takes a couple minutes for the glue to cool off, but not bad. All right, so there we go. Now we're going to start in the back here. It still isn't cooled off yet. Come on. All right, hopefully we can do this. Now I'm going to start back down in here. We're going to keep our lights out of the way. And we're just going to start gluing this garland around and around and around this thing here. That's why I said if you'd rather paint it, that's fine. But there's the way I'm decorating mine, this just seemed to work out better. All right, so we're going to start going around here. And you don't have to glue every single inch of it, but you want to get enough to hold it good. Are you cooled off yet? No, I put a lot of glue on there, so it's taken a little bit for that to cool off. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and let me get my glue here. So we're just going to go ahead and work our way around here. Go up here a little bit. I'm just going to keep going around and around. Glue. Get in there. This glue gun, I think, is about had it. I've had this glue gun. I've been using this glue gun for years and years. Just does not seem to want to heat up quite like it used to. Alright, there we go. But I will definitely get another one of those because I love these. The precision points are just so much easier to work with. Alright, we're getting up there. We're getting up there. And you can make at least 3 of these with one of the garlands, because I already made 2 over there. I did get this one out because I just didn't want to run short, but I'm pretty sure you can make at least 3 of these with this garland. Okay, so we're going to end up back here. We're going to cut this off, and we're just going to glue that down. There we go. Now it's not going to look like much yet, but you will see as we keep going here. Now it just looks like a piney mess. All right, so are you gonna stay? Nope, still not glued down yet. Ugh. Come on now, stay down there. Let me get my finger protector here so I can really push that down. There we go. And now for this, you could try to hide this underneath the pine if you want to, especially if you're going to have it like sitting on a table, you know, center of a table. Mine are just going to be on a shelf, so I'm just going to hook my little battery packs right back here. We're just going to put you don't want to put hot glue on that side. You want to put hot glue so your screws are on that side. In case you need to change the batteries. These actually come with a little screwdriver and everything to change the batteries if you want. So we'll just hold that there a second. This does not want to stay glued. Come on now. You're giving me a hard time. And I hear my little Layla out there barking. Alright, so we're just holding that down because this thing's being really stubborn. Alright, this is pretty well stuck here now. So, that one little end wants to stick up on me. I'll deal with that one later. So now I'm going to make a bow for this. I think I'm going to use this ribbon here. This is from Dollar Tree. It's the 2.5 inch ribbon, and it's got the wire edge on it. So I don't measure. I just kind of guesstimate, is that a good word? How much ribbon I'm going to need here. Alright, so now to make our bow, we're just going to take this ribbon and we're just going to cross it over so it looks like one of the banner kind of bows, or what are they called? I forget. But anyway, we're just going to do it that way. Then you're going to take the top and bring it forward. Can you see? Oh, you know what? I'm not even on here. Anyway, let me do this again because I need more room. We're just going to take our ribbon. We're going to fold it over like this. Then you're going to take the top part and pull that forward like so. And then I should have had my pipe cleaner prepared here. Come here. These are just a red pipe cleaner from Dollar Tree. And then you're just going to pinch these together like so. And try to keep it as even as you can. And I like to wrap it around and then kind of look at it before I snug it up. But that looks pretty good. So we're going to wrap that around again. Snug that up a little bit there in the center. And I think that's good. Then we're just going to twist it in the back. I like to do it like 3 or 4 times. And then just cut that off. Like so. Wire cutters have been getting a workout too here. Alright, so then we're going to take these, we're going to fold these over, and then we're going to cut down this way to make our little tails. I think this one was a little longer, so I didn't go very straight on that one. Nope, I went the wrong way completely. You know, what am I doing? I wasn't supposed to go up. I was supposed to go down. There we go. That's fixed. Alright. So there is our pretty bow. And then we are just going to kind of squish this down a little bit here in the center. And we're going to glue this right on top here. Like so. I'll tell you, use a lot of glue though for this. So just a warning. I don't know how much, but we use quite a bit for this. I do anyway, because I tend to overdo everything. But we are using a lot of glue. And then we're going to try to get that right in the center here, right up on the top. And let's hope that that wants to glue down easy, because everything wants to give me a hard time here. And then you can just puff up your bows. You can even do that while you're waiting for the glue to dry. This is just the easiest way I know to make a bow. It's just really simple, especially with this thicker, bigger ribbon. Alright, so now we're going to kind of put those out of the way. Now I'm going to take one of these pine ties. These are the, what are these? Wired garland ties that you can get at Dollar Tree. You get, what do you get in here? 12 of them. You're going to need one, just one. And that is it. And we're going to fold that in half and cut it. Where's my wire cutters? There we go. And then we're going to make a little X out of this. And we're going to figure out where the center is. Put some glue there. And put that one back on. Which way does it look better? Yeah, we'll go this way. Just kind of try to make them even. That even? It's even enough for me, I guess. Alright, at least the glue gives you a couple minutes here to change your mind. And then we're going to glue this onto our ornament. Right down here under this bow. Like right about there. Because we want to leave a room because I'm adding a bell up here. So we don't want it too close. And then we can bend these out after they cool. To shape them up a little bit, but or you can do it while you're sitting here waiting for it to cool off, that glue. Alright, so that'll go right there. And then we're going to take some pretties here. I don't know exactly what I want to use. I think I want to use some more of this silver and white. These picks I got at Dollar Tree. I love these. These are so pretty. I'm going to cut a few of these off. Let's see, I don't want them real long, so maybe about like so. So I'm going to take 2 of these silver ones and... Oy! All right, so I'm going to take 1 silver one. And we're going to put this one up facing this way. Get on there. I'm trying to think. I think I want these. Hang on, let me get these down here. I want that one down underneath that. Yes, I do. We're going to put that one there. And then we'll put the other silver one down here. We're going to leave room in the center because we're going to put a pretty pine cone. Where is my finger protector? There we go. And you can adjust all these pine pieces and stuff after the stuff cools off. And then we're going to take a couple of these white ones. I don't want you to fly away. Let's see. This one will do. There we go. So now we're going to add a couple of these white ones. We're going to put one up this way. I probably made these a little bit too long. I think they are. I don't want to cut them now because I'll mess up my wire cutters. Where's my other one here? I think they'll be fine. All right, and then we're going to put this other one right here, like so. See how I just made like a little X out of those two. Why do I keep, you know what? I'm looking for my finger protector. It's on my finger. I swear I do that. I don't know if you guys do too. I have this on my finger. After you have it on for a while, it just feels like you have like a Band-Aid or something. You get used to it. And I end up using my other fingers instead of the one with the finger protector on it. I know that's silly, but that's what I do. All right, so let's let those cool. We are going to get a bell. I want a silver one. And actually taking these off of one of these picks that I found at Dollar Tree with all these pretty little bells. But I just want this big silver one here. We're going to cut that off. We'll save these for another project. And we are going to glue this onto the bow. So again, we're going to put lots of hot glue on here. And we're just going to put that right in the center of our bow. I think that looks pretty. I love bells. You gotta have bells for Christmas time. And that cools pretty quick because the metal's cold, so your hot glue will cool quicker. Look at these pine cones. These I actually got at Dollar General for $1. And they already got some snow on them. And I think I want this one here. And they're little pine cone ornaments. They have a little string on them and stuff. So I'm just going to cut that off, that string, and then I'm going to cut the end of this pine cone off here to try to make this a little more flat, because that really stuck up there. All right, so let's see, which way are you going to, I don't know if you're going to, oh, that way, right there, perfect. All right, so now I'm going to put a lot of glue on this guy. I don't want him falling off ever, ever, ever. So he's going to go right here. We're getting there. Uh-oh, my battery's getting ready to die, so I'm going to have to switch out batteries on you guys. So while I'm holding this pine cone waiting for it to cool, I'm going to switch out batteries. All right, we're back in business. And that had a chance to cool down. So now I'm going to take some of this. This is just glittered vase filler. Get in the party section at Dollar Tree. And they had them in all white. So we're going to add some of these all white little, I want the smaller ones here. Well, not too small. I think those will be good. There's all different sizes. No, that one's too big. There's all different sizes in here that you can use. There's another smaller one. You got away from me. That one, and let's see, only one more of them around that size. Is this one? Yeah, it's a little bit bigger, but that's okay. They're little snowballs, so I just put them in this Ziploc bag here because, you know, the other bags, they rip as soon as you try to open them. All right, so where can I stick this big one? We're going to stick this bigger size I have here right up on top here. And they have them in all different colors, so if you don't want to use white, they have gold, they have red, they have silver, you name it, all different colors. So let's get these top ones done here. Stay. And you don't need a lot of glue on these. These little guys are really light and they will stick pretty easily. And then I want one down here. And that is it. That is all that I put on my little ornaments here. And now I'm going to turn the lights down. Drum roll, please. All right. I still have one light on in here, but that's okay. And then this is just, like I said, just glued on the back here. So it's easy to get to. And look how pretty these ornaments are. Aren't they gorgeous? Absolutely, I love them. Okay, so let's leave that little guy there. I made one with the green. I'm gonna move them over now. This one I did in green. Like I said, they have all these different colored bows, but I decorated them all the same way, so I didn't do anything different with any of these, but look how pretty. So we have our green one here, and our pretty white one. And then I also did one in red. How nice are these? I mean, what a great gift you could even bring to someone's house if you wanted to. But, these are just gorgeous. I love these. I cannot wait to go set these up out on my shelf. I'm putting all three of them out there, all on one shelf, and I think they will just look really super pretty. I can't get this one to want to pop out of there. I'm trying to look in my camera here. There we go. Good enough, I think. But yeah, that is it. That is this project for today. It is so simple, so easy, and they're gorgeous. I absolutely love them. And I love this ribbon too. This ribbon I actually got at Dollar Tree also. It's so pretty. So I put that one on. I thought that would be pretty to pop on the red one there, like a little candy cane. But yeah, you could add whatever decorations you want. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I will see you guys all next time. Have a great day, everyone.